Liebe Kollegen, liebe Medienvertreter, einen wunderschönen guten Abend und herzlich willkommen zur abschließenden Pressekonferenz nach dem Heimspiel der Adler Mannheim gegen die Augsburger Panther. Endstand vor 10.787 Zuschauern 6:1 aus Sicht der Adler. Bei mir sitzen die beiden Coaches, die ich an dieser Stelle recht herzlich begrüßen möchte. Zu meiner rechten Ted Dent, Coach der Augsburger, und zu meiner linken Adlertrainer Dallas Aikens. Und auch heute gebührt das erste Wort wie immer dem Gästetrainer. Ted, your comment.
Congrats to Mannheim. I thought we started off the game pretty good. I thought we had a good first period. You know, we had 3 or 4 chances right off the hop, and would have been nice for one of those to go in, but a credit to their goaltender. He had a solid game for sure. You know, and then they got going a little bit in the second period and poured it on, and we just tried to weather the storm. But I thought when Keller came in relief, I thought he played well. He only let up 1 there, and you know, we'll try to take the positives from the game and move on to our next one.
Thank you, Ted. Dallas, your statement.
Yeah, well, I'll talk about the game first, and that's kind of the least important thing to me tonight, and I'll get to that. But with the game, I thought Arno was excellent, especially when we needed him. I thought he played one hell of a game. You know, we are not the most gifted goal-scoring team, and we have spent a lot of time, invested a lot of energy into teaching our guys where to go, how to score, what to look for. There's a rhythm to it. You know, there's a feeling to that, and it's taking time. We still got a long way to go, but it's really encouraging to see that the things that we're working on in practice, the things that we're working on through video, are starting to pay off. Now, the most important thing to me tonight, this building never ever ceases to amaze me. To have a guy like Dennis Rail come back to this city, to our organization. The guy was an incredible captain. He was an incredible service to our community. He's one of the most selfless human beings I've ever met. And the way he was honored, not only by our organization, but our players, but most importantly, our fans. Like, I get emotional. Like, for them to treat that young man like that tonight was incredible to watch. And I know it meant a lot to Dennis, and I'm really, really proud of our organization and, more importantly, our fans.
Thank you, Dallas. Das waren die Statements der beiden Cheftrainer. Gibt es an dieser Stelle Fragen aus der Medienrunde? Philipp Köhl für den Mannheimer Morgen, bitte. Mach einfach weiter.
That's all right, I can hear you.
Mach it.
Question to Dallas. No one of your players scored in an exhibition game or season game twice. So would you say this is an important point for the current success of yours?
Yeah, like, hey, any goal scoring we can get, we're going to take it. And, you know, the preseason, we set it up on purpose. You know, I wanted to go play those Swiss teams. I knew it would be a real challenge to score. I knew we had to check, and that's where we have to really hang our hats as a team, is how we're going to check. But obviously getting some goals throughout our lineup here is very encouraging. But we still have a long way to go.
Gibt es an dieser Stelle weitere Fragen? Philipp Köhl noch einmal, bitte.
Second question to Dallas. Sam Savamis made his first game for Mannheim in the season. How did you saw his performance?
I thought he played great. You know what? Like, you know, he's been out of the lineup. Eric Uba still hasn't played. Eric Uba comes every day, works his butt off. Sam Sormies comes in. I thought he played a really good game, and that's a big game for that kid, right? Like, you know, he's from Mannheim. He played for the young Adler. It's, you know, that's a really special night for him. We're going to have a lot of juggling through our lineup. Like last game, Bennett was out. Nothing to do with his game. We've got a few extra forwards. Tonight, Swartzy was out. Nothing to do with his game. And I'm really impressed at how Uba, Saramis, Bennett, Swartzy, there'll be somebody else next game. They've handled it. They understand it. There's no dragging their lips. There's no poor me. We understand that our depth has to be our strength, and that's how we're going to go about it.
Weitere Fragen an dieser Stelle? Sieht nicht an. Sven Metzger für die Rheinpfalz, bitte.
Dallas, tonight we saw you after the game cheering for players in front of the fans. It was the first time, I think. Was it special?
I'll be honest. I didn't have a clue what was going on, but I was actually standing waiting for Robo. I wanted to see him and give him a big hug coming off the ice, and then you guys know my German's not great, and the people behind me kept saying, "Coach," and I just kept turning around waving and giving them knuckles, and then they were saying, "No, they're calling for you to go on the ice," and I've never done that ever, but I know better than to mess with our fans. If they're going to ask for something, I'm going to deliver. So that was a great experience, something I've never experienced ever in my life, and I'm grateful for it.
Gibt es weitere Fragen?
The game's supposed to be fun.
Definitely. Gut, wenn es keine weiteren Fragen mehr gibt, dann bedanke ich mich für die Aufmerksamkeit. Danke auch an beide Coaches. Ted, for you and your team, safe travels back to Augsburg and all the best for the upcoming games. Und wir sehen uns schon übermorgen wieder, Sonntag, 6.10., dann das dritte Spiel unseres Mini-Heimspiel-Marathons gegen den ERC Ingolstadt, das erste Bullifeld, dann um 16:30 Uhr. Euch allen noch einen schönen Abend, kommt gut nach Hause und ein entspanntes Wochenende. Bis